I got one.
Okay.
I got one. And don't get in your feelings like
You the one in your feelings.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm fine.
I'm definitely in my feelings.
I know.
I am.
Ask your question.
Because I just believe that. But I got a question. At what age should a woman take a relationship serious? Because you have a lot of people, a lot of women who take relationships serious at 20, 21, 22, 23. And I'm glad I asked this question because there are people who take relationships serious at certain points and times in their life. And we all have.
Yeah.
There were certain points that I identified love at 19, 20, 21. When that's not what it was, it actually was an experience.
Right.
So I'm asking from a woman's perspective, and we're not talking about cooking.
Okay.
But I'm just asking, like, at what age should a woman take a relationship serious? Which is a very good question.
I feel like it's like a catch-22. I feel like because you could meet the love of your life and it's all great. 18, 19, 20, right out of high school, you can meet them in college, and then that's the person that you just stick with, and that's your road dog.
Right.
Okay, go. But if I would have stayed with who I was with at 18, maybe that wasn't the person I'm supposed to be with.
Yeah.
Feel me? And
we all been there.
And but in the moment, that's all we could see. Like, we don't see beyond them.
Well, hell, we're teenagers.
Right.
Right.
So as much as I'm like, yay, love, and okay, it's so great. I almost want to tell them young girls, like, sis, like, go explore the world. I'm not telling you go fuck everybody. Go see, go explore, go to California, go to Florida. I've never been to Miami.
No?
And I'll be 36 in May.
You would love
You get what I'm saying? And I was in a relationship that was senior year in high school till about 25. So on and off, we was about 6-7 years, right?
That's good.
And so I always tell them, so I joke and I'm like, dog, like you robbed me of my prime, right? Because that whole time I'm in a relationship, I'm in love. Spring break shit don't exist. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I was leading like an adult ass life early on, like, because I love him. I'm gonna make him want to marry me. I'm gonna be so great, and I'm gonna do X, Y, Z.
You didn't cook for him, so.
I did actually.
Oh, so you cooked for him? No, I'm just asking.
Don't start with the cooking shit.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, at that age, of course, you see the world as like a rose-colored glass, and everything is so fucking great. We're just gonna make it work. You know what I told this motherfucker? I said, I don't care if I'm in a cardboard box under a bridge, as long as I'm with you. What?
That's real. No, that's real.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, we're so like, oh, love is gonna conquer everything, you know?
Love can.
But then reality hit, right?
But if he ain't man to step up in that aspect.
And that's what I'm saying. And then life happens, and then 9 out of 10, that person isn't fully developed mentally, emotionally.
Men take longer to develop than men.
I feel like that's bullshit.
I mean, women. Men take longer to develop.
Okay, we'll write it down for next time, because I also think that is bullshit. I feel like that is a bridge that y'all get.
That's not true.
But y'all are not dumb. Motherfuckers be acting like y'all are stupid, and y'all are not.
No.
But anywho, it's okay.
No, I want you to understand that women are taught to be women. Braiding Barbie doll's hair, the Easy Bake Oven, you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
You're playing with makeup early as hell when you're in your adolescence.
Yeah, and everybody trying to teach y'all how to be dads.
No, they teaching us how to goddamn shoot a cap gun and drive a fire truck. So it's different.
Like, I get it. I get the enamored. I get the wanting. I get that. But, baby, please go live your life. If that motherfucker is who you're supposed to be with, he will be there in 2 to 3 years when you go. If that's who you're supposed to be with. You feel me?
Right.
If that ain't him and he gonna find him somebody he married off, okay, cool. That's not who was for you.
Right.
You feel me? I have an innate now, anything for you will not pass you. Period. There is no mountain, there is no river, no shit that's gonna stop something that is for you.
That's true.
So if the person that you think is so great and so I love him, okay, he gonna be that same person. And matter of fact, sis, he might be even better, because now he's gone into the world. He's dated. He said, you know what? These girls are not like the little Susie.
Susie, why you keep throwing Susie in here?
They not like little Susie. I miss her. You know what? Let me see if I can circle back, and not even circling back in like.
No, I understand.
Because there's a difference. Motherfuckers be like, he don't never leave me alone. I got that. No. You're accessible. There's a difference.
Right.
So there's it. So I'm not saying circle back. Just let me just see if I can. No.
Right.
If you really do want a second chance, you know what? We've done our separate thing, but I still miss you, and I think that maybe in our new life, 5-6 years from now, or whatever, let's see if it works then. See what I'm saying?
That space does work,
right? And I just don't feel like at 18, 19, 20 we have even a glimpse. Like, and I'm not gonna lie. Of course, all this shit comes with age, right? It comes with experience, and you learn. And Miss Donna told me that I can't rob. So even if I knew, if you drink that, you finna start throwing up. And if you still...
Don't you start no shit with me.
No. But if you still chose to do so, my normal self be like, oh my God, but I already know what's gonna happen. Why you still wanna do that? Miss Donna said you have to let people have their experience.
Right. Shout out to Miss Donna.
You would have that if you went to therapy too, but moving on.
No, I'm not going
anyway,
to therapy. I told you.
So what you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I know it's like a half and half. Like, no, sis, like, matter of fact, one of my friend's daughters, is 20 right now, and she is pregnant by a very toxic little fella, right?
Okay, but who are you to say they're toxic? I mean, that might be.
Oh no, they're very.
That
they
might
fight.
Be what she want.
They fight. No, but that's not right. You shouldn't be physically fighting, and they're toxic to each other, verbally abusive. All that shit is what I'm saying.
How long have you been together?
They're teenage. What the fuck it is? Like, whatever. So anyway, what I'm saying, point of the story is, right? So her, oh my God, no, like this is a chance for me to love something and something love me back. That's not it. You're making a lifelong trauma bond in essence, right?
Right.
Because you just think that this person is it, and that's all you can see. You can't see past you're 20. You're gonna have a baby that you're gonna struggle. Right, but you can't see none of the bad because you're just so channeled in on the possibility. I hate when motherfuckers are in love with potential. Fuck it. What is it? Like,
what's wrong with that though? What's wrong with being in love with potential? Potential is what got people further than what they are. If you don't have nothing to believe in, then what are you living for? That's real.
But at some point you need to realize that person is not going.
Okay, and how long does that take? How long does it take for? And I'm saying women and men.
Right.
How long?
I guess that'd be your own.
That exactly. So.
But also, and that is on a personal, I guess, because I'm not gonna sit around and think at 35. Yes, boo. We're gonna be inspiring. Whatever. Okay. What are you doing to be said XYZ? Are you taking a class? Are you looking into it? Have you looked into it? Like, okay, if I say I want to be a Delta, right? What you want to ask me? Okay, well, have you looked at the Delta sites? Have you looked into, their rush week? Have you looked into their curriculum? Whatever. You're going to ask me, because if that's what I want and I'm aspiring to, that's my potential, right. I'm at least going to show you the work I've done. Okay, well, I look here.
You have to know the how.
Right, I look here and I look this, and then I have to. But if you're like, oh, I want to be a Delta. Okay, baby, I'm gonna support you in your potential. Yes, boo. What the fuck did I do to be said Delta? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
There's mine.
Right.
What are you doing to get there?
So what age do you believe that a woman should start taking relationships serious? Because what you said had a lot of points to it, and it's real, and I do accept it for what it is, because at the end of the day, people are going to learn on their own time. Mm-hmm. But I'm asking you, what is acceptable? 24?
I was going to say maybe like mid-20s. I think you've lived your life. You've gone on vacations. I hope you've got at least one step on your passport, sis.
True.
Okay.
Real news.
And then you're like, okay, you know what? I'm established in who I am as a person.
Right.
Because at 18, we're still growing, right? We're not who we're supposed to be. So now I've seen the world a little bit. I've gone out. I've ventured. Okay. I think I may fancy it now. Like, okay, hey, what do you have to bring to the table? This, I can do for me, XYZ 1, 2, 3, whatever.
Right.
But there has to be, you have to develop first. And I just don't think that
Are you saying that, but hold up, are you saying that through past experience, or are you saying that based upon what you saw?
Both.
So both. You saw within other people who's come behind you, and it didn't work out in the sense of it being right because of the age and no experience, etc. And you also know that from a hands-on perspective of thinking that this person would have been a perfect fit for where you thought you were going, because let's face it, at the end of the day, if you're 17, 18 years old, 19 years old, 20 years old, you haven't developed that yet of where you're going or what you're
like
going to become.
Actually, there's parts in the male brain, if I'm not mistaken, that are still literally developing at 20.
Oh, most definitely.
Like, there's like a scientific something. Like, there's something that's still going on.
Most definitely.
In y'all. So it's like.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
I really feel like, and again, because a lot of women are in that whole, no, I don't want to be a hoe. I'm not telling you to go fuck everybody. I'm telling you to go live life.
I'm telling you to go. You know what? That's what she's telling you. I'm telling you to go smash. Well, go ahead.
If you want to, that is your prerogative, sis. But I'm telling you, go.
Because that's the only way you're going to learn. You're going to be able to identify who's who by going through. I'm not saying be a whore, because there's a difference between a hoe and a whore. I'm not telling you to be a whore, but at the end of the day, yes, you should go out and be able to experience who's who and knowing what the hell you like or what you want.
Or what you don't like.
Exactly.
You don't want.
Exactly. So I'm not telling women to go and be a whore. I'm just saying establish that point. So when that person come along and you're 24, 25, 26, 27, then you know what you had was the past and where you are today is real.
I just feel like people, like, you just need to know who you are. And I just feel at that age you're still growing. You don't know who you are really. Like, I just feel at a good 25, and granted, even now, 25 to 35, it's like, oh, sis, like, no. But at that age, it would have been better, because that's when I started to kind of like
grasp.
Oh,
what's what?
Okay, you know what? I don't really want to. And then that's when I started leaving him alone. And that's when it's like, no, you know what? No, that is not right. Or, okay. And then we can move on and we can become better versions of ourselves and all that great stuff.
Right. And I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad at all. I think everyone needs to go through a certain point and stage in their life, whether it's being a hoe or whatever the case it is. Men, both sides, men and women, to be able to determine. The sad part is when men get locked in to being whatever that is and losing out on good potential women who will provide you from a mental state, a physical state, because you have different calibers of women. Why are you laughing at me?
Because I didn't cook for him.
No, we ain't talking about cooking. You said leave you alone about the cooking.
You're right, okay.
You said leave you alone about the cooking.
Okay,
JK. So now I know I got to bring home Tyson chicken in the bag.
Right.
No, in the bag. No, I want the chicken joint.
Right, that's your fault.
And we put it in.
And that's it.
No, that ain't it. That ain't it. I'm a good
Okay.
cook. No, because you keep starting trouble about the cooking.
Just eat the chicken!